Good evening to you peeps, Lee's here again, and tonight I am delighted to be bringing you basically our latest build, which is the 3-string Rocky Patel Eagle electric cigar box guitar. Straight in. So here he is, peeps, and this is what we've finally come up with. And oh, crikey, I did have some sticky moments with this one, but then I do say that the best ones never really come easy. So from the top, there's his headstock. As you can see, we've named him Paco, which I will explain. Standard, we've got a, I don't know how big it is, but a bolt for a nut. You can see the result of our lovely coffee, tea, turmeric, etc. shiny finish there, and a secret ingredient which I will reveal in a minute. Has some pale wood on the back. Yep, a little bit of beeswax on there. I know people have different views on beeswax, but I think it's by far the best thing to use, really. So I do keep a little. And these lovely machine heads. And he's so new, I haven't even took the labels off the back of them yet. So here we go. Do excuse me. Yep, special shout out, thanks ever so much to Gail. Mrs. Hobbart, thank you very much, and her husband Gar, who bought me these lovely tuning pegs for Christmas, basically. And as intuitive as Gail is, because she knows me very well, my favourites, which are the half moon shape. Obviously I don't want to twiddle them because we've just tuned this one. Let's kind of angle it as well as we can so you can have a look. You can see the strings haven't been sorted. They're not staying on, to be honest. They're not the best of strings, but I will explain as ever. There it is anyway, pegged at the back. Lovely job. As you can see, she's screwed in pretty securely. I cleaned all the horrible sticker glue, etc. off the back of the instrument, just using a bit of kitchen cleaner actually. There wasn't very much of it. And white on black detailing, which I think with the golden eagle on there, golden coloured eagle, it's quite a nice little touch really. You can see there's an extra sound hole between the volume and tone control. I'll tell you about that. Yeah, single coil pickup, and on the back a flip-flop bureau hinge for the saddle, which I think is a nice little touch on this one, especially with the gold detailing. And I might as well show you the back. There you go. And I must say I'm pleased with this one. So yeah, as I say, one or two sticky moments. Yes, you will note the extra sound hole, which I don't know if you can see, but it's pretty groovy. I don't think you can, but you can see the wires behind it. Now, I was going to put the, it says tone, but actually that's the volume. I never look too close when I put them on. I don't really mind. Was going to go there, and this was going to go a bit further along, but being that it was quite a thick wood, I had to drill the back out to accept the back pot of the tuner, the volume tone dial, sorry, it's been a long day, and I went a bit too far, so it went all the way through the lid. But this is the thing, you know, when you have mistakes like that, they can be a blessing, because I thought what I'll do is I'll just make it into an extra sound hole, which I often do. You can see that one's got a nice gold grommet. The others are silver. I just thought, if you make a mistake, rather than try and hide it, emphasise it and make it what I call a feature. Now, as I say, these strings aren't the best. They're from an assorted pack, right, which are really cheap. Now, you wouldn't put them on a nice guitar probably, but what they are great for individually are diddly bows. I've found they work really nice on diddly bows. They're round wounds. And I was tuning this one up and I thought, these are the right strings, but something's not right. And I realised, I looked at the ad first time in years, and it said on the different gauges. Now, there's 3 packs that come with it. And I thought they meant, you know, each pack's a different gauge. No, there's three different gauges within one pack of strings. It seems to me we all have our own logic, I guess. But anyway, really we want to see how she sounds, don't we? How he sounds, sorry. Paco. So tonight I thought we would bust out my good old bottleneck, which is my favourite. I generally play on the middle finger myself, and the reason for that is because any guitar slide I've ever found, other than this one, are too fat for my very long, skinny, alien-like fingers. Yes, when I was at school my nickname was E.T. You can see why, right? Moving swiftly on. So I like this one because it goes on the ring finger. Now, it doesn't matter which fingers you use. I mean, you know, if you're used to fretting and stuff, you can put one on your little finger. Like I say, I generally use the middle finger because it's the only one I can get to fit a slide. You can pad them out with fabric and stuff. I'm not very good at that. But the beauty of the ring finger is you can slide in. I don't know, maybe it's just me, but I think you can really slide in with that one a bit more. And you have got 2 fingers then to damp the strings if you don't want too much twangliness, as I call it. So let's see how she sounds, eh? Like I say, the strings, they're all different gauges. They've only just gone on to test her, really. To test him, sorry. Yeah, this is quite a masculine guitar, I would say. And obviously, I used a soldering iron to do his name. He is signed on the side. When you go this away, these are getting it all the wrong way around. 1 up, 2 down with the pegs because I just fancied that, and that's it really. It has been a long day, so let's see if we can get him in shot. Says her knocking everything over as usual, and let's see, shall we? Tune somewhere near an open G. Yeah, so that's G, D, and an A string tuned to a low G, as usual. Okay, enough from me. I'm only stalling. Sounds nasty. Actually, the resonance on this one's really nice. So yeah, a few sticky moments, like I say. 3 times I had to re-solder the pickup. First time was because one of the wires was iffy, so I re-soldered it. And then somewhere between doing that and getting it in, one of the other wires broke. And you know I don't like solder. The whole process just, well, enough said. And then something else went wrong. I don't know what it was, but I had to solder a 3rd time. And right up until about, I don't know, an hour or 2 ago, I was convinced that this one wasn't going to work. But I did check the D string. And yeah, the pickup does work, so I'm quite pleased with myself because I actually was able to mend it. It's a bit out of my comfort zone, electrics, to be honest, but I'm getting better at them. Yeah, soon I might be able to completely solder one together. I've got a lovely humbucker in there, so I'm trying to teach myself how to do it. And I say, well, that's not so bad. Now I will come to you soon, peeps, with these all properly set up and playing tunes, because it did occur to me that for several videos you've heard the sort of initial setup but haven't really seen these in action, so it's only a question of logistics, should we say, time and motion. Something like that. Excuse me. But yeah, I will be featuring some of these very soon anyway. We're going to have another Bits Between the Bits next, I think. Updates on all the other goodies that we've been talking about. Got to change these strings, but anyway, yeah. Now, this evening we do have our friend Little Roland with us again. Got to grab him from over in the sound lab. See if I can get him to reach. Yeah, let's replug him. There we go. As you know, plug in first. So, into the jack point. Oh, look at that. Shiny, shiny. And we'll switch him on. Now what's he set to? He's not set too high. He's just below half on the tone. Same with the volume, same with the gain. And he's set to acoustic, actually. With a bit of chorus. And a very small amount of reverb. Sorry if I dipped off camera there. Oh well, sounds good. We know the pickup's working anyway. And I'm a ring finger. I'm not very good with my ring finger yet, but I'm getting there. Not bad. The action's very high on him, yeah, because I've basically just shoved the nut, which we know is a bolt, under the strings. I haven't cut the groove there yet and the recess. Again, mainly because the whole process takes about an hour to get just what you want. And I thought, we haven't got time for that. I'm going to change the strings, blah de blah. So as ever, I've just kind of shoved that in there. But I would say that the bridge actually is set up pretty nicely. That is exactly 25.5 inch scale length, because I measured it just a minute ago. And yeah, I'm a very happy bunny. As I say, I wanted a 25.5, I wanted a full scale. I didn't have one anymore. The last one I do, yeah, actually, Maria, but she's in dry dock at the moment, having a refit. It's one of my very first cigar box guitars. Another nice shiny black one. If you've been around for a while, you would have seen her. We're getting this set up anyway. Yeah, You know, they do take a bit of maintenance, these things, sometimes. And if they fall apart, you just dismantle them and rebuild them into something else. So, there he is. Yeah, right, the reason I named him Paco, almost forgot, was I know one or two of us were quite impressed with this nice eagle design on the front of the box. And I got to thinking, is there a name that actually means an eagle, like somebody's name? So I put it into one of those internet thingies, and yeah, Paco came up. And I thought, yeah, there was a very famous classical guitarist named Paco, and for the life of me, I cannot remember his surname. Perhaps I'll add it in the comments, right? I see that he passed a few years ago, actually. I didn't realise, but he was absolutely phenomenal, this guy. I'll put it in the description, and yeah, if Spanish guitar and classical guitar is your thing, and you've not heard of him already, you might want to check him out, because he really was a phenomenal player, this guy. But as I say, it's been a long day. My memory fails me, and I can't remember his surname. It was his stage name, in fact, yeah. But there we go. So yes, this definitely comes under the category of things Liesl wants to play. I think he's pretty stylish, but still very much cigar box guitar. You know, not too bougie, not too scruffy, just nice really. And I'm a happy girl. Okay then, peeps. As ever, whatever you're doing, stay safe. Wherever you are, stay blessed. And whatever life brings, keep building. Until next time, bye for now, peeps. I love you all.